until 15-20. You're going to have a bunch more games to find out the answer. Mugen actually not going to find the target with the Impaler yet. Does so after a few moments later, and Rono P being flashed earlier. He gets taken.
Don't worry about mentality when you're given a beating like this.
All right, let's take a look. Call of the Forge Guard comes out. Baron is in the pit, secured. Not with the smite, though. That got a little messy. Now Slay's coming in, trying to get the damage down. Betty's the target. Slay flashed into the pit, but he's trying to fight 3 and get shut down. Maple was over the wall. Warzone will be the next to fall, and despite it looking momentarily, Evos has been like that. And Mugen just going to threaten the Impale engage. Right, Inhibitor Terror falls. Inhibitor will be there after. I'm just waiting for that team fight. There we go. Manages to catch our Warzone. Rono P nowhere nearby. Uses the Devour just to protect from Chain of Corruption. And Slay on the retreat. 2 members of EVOS are down. Flash Wolves now pushing onto the Nexus turret. Call the Forge God. Yes, it catches Maple, but to what end? Now Slay managing to get some damage down thanks to that Bioarcane Barrage, but he's got too many hit points to burn through. Betty steps forward to the Black Shield, and this is just feeling donezo. Flash Wolves have got 1 Nexus turret left. The Baron empowered minions, excuse me.
Come on, Slay, give me that pentakill.
It's gonna now instead, that's because Warzone
He's in the wrong neighborhood.
to push.
We've seen this on before.
Yeah, how does it end?
He dies.
Okay.
And Betty gets the kill. No, Betty didn't get the
So
kill.
you haven't seen that one before.
It's true, it's true. I saw the one with Betty. I like that one more.
My math is a little off, but this is pretty close to 0.8 combined kills per minute. Is that right? So, going by VCS standards, EVOS going to find themselves some damage onto Hanabi, but he's going to survive thanks to all of the itemization. The huge lead he's been able to accrue for himself. Slay gets dropped down to 50%. Here comes Mugen. He's already used that Righteous Glory. Rono P forced to use the cleanse, get caught by Dark Binding. And despite the grey health, will get killed by Maple. 11-0-4. If we had MSI Fantasy, he would be killing it right now.
Yeah, well, definitely making some more fans for himself, showing again how good Maple really is. Completely dominating this game.
Yeah, not fans of the VCS though, but
No.
the rest of the world will definitely be pretty impressed. That's a flash Chain of Corruption. The final push should be on the cards. And Pale comes out. Warzone just respawned, man. And he's taken down for the 6th time. After 27 minutes and 22 kills, Flash Wolves obliterate EVOS Esports.
Very one-sided.
Points in the E, 1 point in the Q, and you can play it very differently. You can play it very aggressive. This is also a tremendous amount of protection for Prey.
Trying to set up, remember, no flash on Gorilla. He has to be the target. He has to get rooted down. Where is the Realm Warp? I'm looking for it. There's the tongue lashing. Body blocked by Prey, those Gorilla. Now finds himself in trouble. First blood picked up by Podalter. Teleport completed by BDD. He's got the Feast on cooldown. It's not SKT representing the LCK here at MSI.
And while they did lose the first blood, they still get the first turret for themselves in the bot lane. And that's kind of another thing we have seen a lot of times where Khan is alone.
Okay, Feast has just been used. The minion wave is going to be kept alive thanks to teleport by Pobelter. Look at the damage onto Khan. It's double if that picks it up. Prey will complete his TP down to the bottom lane.
Turret, but it's going to take some time for him. Ping zone, they're around, they want to fight.
Oh, BDD's looking for the damage, manages to find the root, but Devour from Ole buys a lot of time. Those Star Calls are coming out, and Team Liquid in a 3v4 are running for their lives. Dragon was prepped and secured by Kingzone.
Yeah, it's just it's a bridge too far from TL. I mean, they make
The minions staying in the way, they are blocking the Q from BDD. Snipe!
By Prey! Easily picks that one up.
Once again, it's Team Liquid, they make a play, they get a kill, and we get a reaction instantly from Prey with this AD carry, with the
incredibly hard, and then you've lost tempo on the map, and now your top lane is being threatened to be dove, so you lose that turret there too. It really does start to kind of snowball.
15 minutes is...
I'm just worried about the fact that despite there is no banner right now, that maybe one could come later, and you may have to deal with that, so they are kind of holding on. Picked up here from TL because there's no healing debuffs whatsoever on their team. You know, this late into the game against the Soraka, against a Cho'Gath who even has a fair bit of healing, and even the Athenes on BDD, so there's a tremendous amount of healing that is going to be coming out.
Well, the opportunity from Team Liquid here onto Khan. Flash was used earlier. Khan continues to run for his life. Down below 1,000 HP. Wish has been used as well. Double it gets the kill secured. Now BDD tries to turn it back around.
And Team Liquid is looking pretty good.
Oh, Ole gets caught out by that mystic shot. despite the great health, will get run down. Just gives up that kill. And you know what? For the first time, the Team Liquid has represented the North American LCS on
Like this. And now Kingzone once again can push.
All right, Realm Warp is going to get interrupted here. Pobelt is now in trouble. There's no support from anybody. And despite the flash, he's just going to try delay time. Another pick, another kill that you cannot afford.
Yeah, and when Olay is not on the map, when your support is still dead, you can't be that far out. You don't have the vision to do that. And this is giving Kingzone full control of the Baron area. It's not the Baron just yet, but it may give them the vision to actually look to pressure it.
Yeah, look at this. With Xmithy being eaten alive, Prey gets the kill secure in the
Team Liquid side, and it's just a very clean way to use your numbers advantage if you're Kingzone. Team Liquid's only way back, it's been through some of the team fighting, but they've only cut
Banner and Pod Minion.
And you know, while they have been winning some of those team fights, it gets tougher when you have mana for that poke. And back on the side, looking for an engage.
Well, let's take a look. Call of the Forge God comes out. That's a lot of damage on BDD, but look at the shields. Doublelift does get the kill, and Gentleman at 30 minutes on the clock with an Infinity Edge. Doublelift's not done. He's looking onto Pinas, Gorilla, and Prey to look for the re-engage. Prey is untouched. Arkin ships over the wall. Ole with the Devour to save his teammate's life. And now Pinas looking for the undertows. What a damage! Doublelift flashes away for his life. Not going to be a true shot barrage available just yet. His Impact is forced to run away. Despite finding the early kill, there's simply too much damage from this Ezreal.
And Prey is just way too strong. Played that fight so beautifully, staying over the wall, poking out TL, finding his moment, and then diving in. And you can do that because that Seraphs is like an extra defensive summoner there. TL, though, you have stalled up the Baron. They're looking for a TP flank here. Impact's coming from behind.
Oh, what can they do? This will get interesting. Impact's going to turn his attention to Prey and to Khan, who is the target. The Feral Scream buys a lot of time. No CCs finding anybody, and in actual fact, Team Liquid are losing the fight. There's going to be a deadly flourish. Will slow down Prey for the time being. Shots 1 and 2 will find True, but there's nobody killing anyone, and BDD is going to flash forward, get that Mantra Q down. That will keep Doublelift in place long enough for Prey to shut him down. And despite Call of the Forge God, Team Liquid's base is in tatters. Team Liquid's team are falling like flies, and Kingzone are smashing North America's hope in the 32nd minutes.
It was the same kind of start to a fight as we've seen before with Team Liquid. They get one kill, but it's not Prey they're killing. And the moment he shows up, he deals so much damage, and he's so good at positioning around. They simply cannot get to him.
For the first time in 2018, Doublelift has died on Jhin. He may still be dead by the time this game is over. Kingzone played it safe, played it smart, but in the end, they will take down Team Liquid to secure the win.
Incredibly strong first showing there from Kingzone. We're never really in danger.
Extremely well, especially in playoffs on it. We'll see if he's going to live up to the name. His Yasuo play, while yes, later in the game.
By something here on the bot side. Right now, Hanabi very detained, and now look at those chains of roots. The ult's coming across as well. Ignite cleansed away. Sword not going to be able to run out for a little bit of this one. A stun on the front lines. Hillside now force a flash back out. The shots come through, but looks like Betty's going to be okay. Now, the next attempt here as the TP comes around cannot be matched. Hanabi, it doesn't even get bound anyway, but will not find the hard engagement. Hillsong very much alone. Flashless knocked up. First blood comes through to Betty. The bot lane Kira gets 400 extra gold, and this turret now under fire. Looks like it'll drop faster than Whipple can handle the top lane.
Still a really clean setup around these top lane. As his bot lane dies, we saw this many years ago. It's been a common strategy. They gave up the top side. They execute perfectly. It's not quite the Taliyah draft, but it still gets the bot lane turret first.
Yeah, and I think that Flash Wolves were very happy to see that bottom lane aggression come out from Fnatic at this time. Because if you're watching the mini-map, Whippo was zoning Hanabi off of this turret.
He had dodge there on the Rift Arrow. That's interesting, but it will draw everyone mid-side.
Well, flashes come in. Broxa gets the suppression. Him gets knocked up regardless, and Mujin gets himself that kill 2-0 in that scoreline. Of course, first circle helping as well. Flash rolls up. This Drake still has not been taken, means no extra regen. Front lines towards Betty, pulls him in. More CC. Across, has to cleanse to get out. He's going to be okay, but now a potential re-engage out of Maple. No Whipple chases away. Nice three-man knockup. Could that be the fight now for Flash Rolls? Pulled right back in. The damage, the Skarner, the bind, the kill, and Cats gets one on the board for Fnatic. Now going back for Maple, has a convenient cannon to heal off him. For the flash in, looking for a bit of the damage. The shots won't quite land. The heals coming through for Sword Art, and there will not yet be the kills. Another route towards Mujin. Flashes, stays alive. Now the forward momentum for Cats, but can't quite get that one either. And he gets the snipe It makes it a 1-for-1. That said, this turret still taking damage.
Blood is hitting on multiple members. Cat's just dead out the replay.
Found out. Benny put the ultimate in and got the champion to grab, and there's no cleanse yet on that summoner spellbook for Caps. And that's going to be, look at this, everyone in the mid lane knocking that one down. Will not be answered. 2-1 in turrets for Flash Wolves.
Yeah, that replay was going to be so long. It started after the teamfight had already started, and we didn't even get to finish it because
With Ghost flash up from Vladimir, we're going to see some fireworks.
And it's funny too because Swain has had such a big CS lead that we thought I was going to see similar.